a typical woman will wake up in the morning, and and the scenario might be like I go in the bathroom and I look and I see a new wrinkle, or some is I'm having a bad day. So now and then I put on my jeans. I'm going, wow, these are really a little bit tighter than they were a month ago. And then all of a sudden in my head, somehow my brain volunteers a whole flood of negative emotions, right? It's like, well, and you haven't paid your bills, and you haven't worked out in 2 days, and you've eaten really poorly
You
last
start really
night.
feeling like blah. I know, I'm the same way.
I know. And next thing, and it's 5 minutes later and we're already beating ourselves up over absolutely everything.
I'm right there with you. I'm guilty of that.
You and everybody else. So that's how I came up with the triple paradox, because it's like, why is it that we constantly are so negative with each other? And, the pursuit of happiness really means is, if I don't know what makes me happy, then how can I ever be happy? And it's okay, to say this is making me happy, and then get there and say, you know what, that was great. It makes me happy. It doesn't make me, now I think I need something else to be happy. But I think for me, and when we talked earlier about sort of these hardships, right? It's like, you got to get out of this, how do I survive, to what makes me happy. And when I say to a 5-year-old, hey, what makes you happy? How long do you think it takes a 5-year-old to blurt out what makes them happy?
Less than a second.
Less than a second. So if I were to say, what will make you absolutely crazy happy right now?
iPod. That's the first thing that came to my head.
Very good, but at least you know.
Right.
But most people, when I'm in a live event or a conference, and I say, what makes you really happy, there's this awkward moment of silence. And I can see that we actually have to think about what makes us happy. And, when you think about it, that's really sad, that we can't blurt out chocolate ice cream, or...
Could that be because there is so much negativity built up in that person, perhaps, that they just have such low self-esteem that things are just not going right for them? Is that why you think it takes them so long to answer what would make them happy?
I think we forgot. Honestly, I think we've forgotten to ask ourselves that question, what makes me really happy?